Alright, welcome back to Bloodborne Gizoogle Edition. In case you didn't watch the last episode, I got my fashion born on. Looks pretty sweet. I do like the Madman set overall, and I felt like this helmet, or headpiece I guess I should say, fit the best with the Madman set. Looks pretty good overall, although it's a shame about the bare feet. So with that, I'm going to jump into the DLC, and I'll probably finish this episode on Living Failures. One thing that I do have to mention very early here is this is actually my second attempt at doing this part. And the reason for that is I ended up going for almost 2 hours last time I attempted to record it. Which apparently ended in some weird desynchronization issue. And I couldn't get the game to sync up with the commentary no matter what I tried, so I just decided to scrap it and start again. So I have done this part all the way up to and including Maria in the past. But I'm not going to do that same thing today. For starters, it was an hour and 45 straight minutes of recording, which is a little bit excessive, even for me. But I also had a couple of things in here that I just want to show off regardless, so I was okay with going back to them. I ultimately don't really mind too much. If I had to restart the playthrough, that would be a bit of a different story, but luckily it's not too bad. Do take note that you cannot perform visceral attacks on any kind of moving platform like these stairs. Stairs in general tend to not be so great for viscerals to begin with. But the game just outright doesn't let you perform one. My R1 spam is better than your R1 spam, sir. I'm inevitably going to run into these sooner or later, so I may as well just point them out so you know about it, but there's a whole bunch of pressure plates around this area that cause the shelves to explode and all the contents from the bottles, which is presumably something harmful, because it does a shitload of damage. And I don't think I've ever gotten through this entire area without running into it at least once. So be prepared for that. Bust a cap up in my dirty ass. I'm afraid I can't do that, sir. I need your dialogue. You must live.
I'm guilty. I know. But I won't do it again. I promise. But it frightens me. And what rises from its very depths.
As you might guess, this part is not going to be as long as it initially was. I'll probably just end this when I finish Living Failures off, instead of Maria. Because that fight does tend to take a little while. No, you're drowning. Too bad, so sad. I have to admit I don't remember the layout of really any of the DLC areas that well. I remember bits and pieces to important items, but this area is still very confusing to me. Oh, shitting hell. And then there's this fucking nutcase who uses what I think is an IV drip as a bludgeoning weapon, which is awesome, but kind of terrifying. He is quite aggressive, but luckily that aggression makes for easy viscerals. He says as he misses a visceral and gets stabbed by a big club. Ah, okay, stop that. Oh no, that's probably death. That's definitely... Oh, wow. I dodged the first hit. No, not the first hit. I got hit by the first hit, dodged the second, and the third clipped me, because I thought I was out of range. Remember when I said he's not too bad 4 seconds ago? Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to get up the ladder. Do not burden me with your inability to climb a ladder and talk at the same time. What are you, Kelly Bundy? Anyway, as I was saying, this guy isn't normally that bad. You just have to play better than me, and I promise that's really easy. It's usually because he's pretty aggressive. It's usually because it's very difficult to anticipate Alright. Finally got him down. 4 blood vials. Actually not bad. May as well take advantage of that. Anyone home? Housekeeping. Oh yeah, I think this is one of my favorite bits. There's 2 guys here just walking up this spiral staircase. And I forgot about you, so I'll just quickly annihilate. Wow. Rude. I think it's up here. Yep, there's that guy up there who... Wow. Who's manning a Gatling gun. And his aim is really good, as you can see there. But the best course of action for getting up the stairs, which I'll do there in a moment, is to just sprint up there and stick to the left side. If you do that, then his shots will just miss you completely. And you can also drop down to his level and then just destroy him with melee attacks. Somewhere around here there's, I think... That's a gem. Yes, Dirty Damp Blood Gem 5. I don't think that has anything new in its description, but I'll take a look anyway. Oh, that looks new. Okay. This particular specimen has a pronounced effect because of its extended state of dampness. Most Wayne and Blood Gems provide rare special effects like fucking fire, bolt, or healing. Healing is one that we haven't really seen much of yet, but there's one later on in this DLC. I can't remember exactly where you get it from off the top of my head, but it's a triangle-shaped pulsing damp blood gem. And it has HP continues to recover +4 on it. Which is pretty good when you stack it with something like a top-tier pulsing gem from the Chalice Dungeons plus the one you find early on. This man cheats, he has bullets come out of the side of his gun. That's not cool. What is this, XCOM? Should be reading these more too in case they get translated. I don't know what the exact trigger is, but I think it might be once you hit the staircase rotatey lever thing. That's when both of these shortcuts open up. And alternatively, you can just do what I do and open them all up right now. That works. There's a few elderly folks taking pot shots at me with guns, but this table should serve as adequate cover from that one. Well, I did say should, to be fair. There's a handful of things here. There's this as well, which I usually forget about. I'll go down there in a moment, though. Because, oh, that's interesting. Just gonna have a look at that. Yeah, wonderful. And make sure I open this door, too. I don't know if this one is locked from the other side. But just to be safe, I wanted to make sure it was open. Oh, don't want to lock on and dodge here. Alright, what do we got down there? Okay, you can get down there pretty easily. As for you... Yeah, don't swing the torch at him. Actually shoot him with your pistol. Much better. His enemy type has a ridiculously big visceral opportunity. I don't know why. Good practice, though.
Lady Maria, save me, please. I don't hear anything.
Well, of course you don't hear anything. It's because you have a head growing out of your head. Let me just help with that. Bye. I know she was an NPC, but who cares? Lol. Watch for the pressure plate here. Can I break this? I can, okay. I was hoping for blood vials, but Madman's knowledge is fine too. I'm certainly not hurting for insight. In fact, I could pay to lower it. But I will take the consumables. Can come in handy. Now, down here is an NPC called Adeline, I believe. Can't fully remember. There's Adela, Ariana, and Adeline. I think those are the 3 NPCs that give you blood vials. But there's a bit of a side quest involving her.
Lady Maria? No.
you're someone else.
Yeah, we tight.
Please, could you do something for me? I need brain fluid.
Dome fluid.
Mushy brain fluid. Please, I need brain...
Sure, I'll go get you some, dome fluid. That seems reasonable. Her quest is a little bit weird in that it's possible to get 2 out of the 3 dome fluids you need. Fuck, I even said it, just intuitively. At the same time, but you have to get the 3rd one a little bit later once you've given the first 2 to her. The problem is, getting to the point where she will give you the 3rd one requires you to go to the Hunter's Dream and back 3 times. Or you might be able to save and quit, I don't know, I haven't tested it that way. But it's weird because it usually only requires 1 save and quit, or 1 load and then load back in. Gotta be really careful here to stay away from the edge. I have died many times in this exact spot, and several others, just from being locked on and trying to quick step away from an enemy, and my character will just quick step off an edge. Not saying it's the game's fault. You really shouldn't be locked on in tight spaces like these where gravity is the main enemy anyway. But it has happened to me many a time, so consider yourself warned. Now the first brain fluid is up here. I can't remember oh, it might be higher up. I knew it was on one of the corners somewhere, but oh, hi. Yeah, that's cool and all, but can you just not? That'd be better. Do you have something to say? That's a dead crow. What about the shape of water? Hehehe. Bloodstone chunk is always good. Yep, I'll take it. And yes, there is a crow up there waiting to ambush me, but he doesn't seem to do anything. At least not until I get up there. You'll see it in a moment, but... yeah. I guess those rats are just doing their patrol around this area, and I'll just go up here. That's fine. Didn't suspect a thing. So when you approach this one from behind, it just fucking leaps off. I don't know why. But anyway, back here there's one of those squishy giant head things. You have to damage these things, which will kill them for a moment, and they'll give you brain fluid.
Split. Splat.
Have you heard how curiously the sea churns? Like a storm, but like the rain, only gentle, like dripping water. It bellows from deep inside of me. Here it comes, up through my inside, but gently, like little droplets. Have you heard how curiously, like a here it,
So just attack her with whatever, grab the brain fluid, and she'll just revive like nothing happened. Perfectly normal. Alright, what am I doing now? Oh, did I go off the wrong side? Oh no, I think I'm fine. There's a gem down here. I don't remember what it actually is. But I want to give my beast cutter a little bit of time to shine. Works pretty well. Only 200 damage though. That's a little bit concerning. Might have to grab some decent gems later on. Fine Strike Damp Blood Gem. Sounds good. Attack versus open foes up 10.8% and physical attack up 8.1%. Most radio blood gems have effects that bear upon physical attacks. I think attack versus open foes up means if you attack an enemy that's vulnerable, like you can visceral it but you don't, and you just hit them normally, you do bonus damage. Could be wrong about that, but it's a bizarre effect for a gem to have, I think. Pardon me, sirs. Pardon me, sirs. It's a physical attack bonus you want from that gem more than anything else, so it's certainly welcome in my book. Now I'm going to check something here. Can these guys be damaged by the crap that explodes out of this shelf? Doesn't look like it. The other ones don't have heads, so they don't really know that you're there unless you attack them, so you can leave them alone. You don't drop anything? Yeah, you don't have pockets, so fair enough. Alright, Patient Rune 5. Do you have... Oh, you probably have the enlarged head. And there's an enlarged head up there waiting to ambush you. One blue elixir there, and enlarged head there, which I'll examine in a moment because this place can very easily get you trapped. Just like that. It just occurred to me, if this is the only place that I can go down, then where else can I actually go? But I forgot that this part loops around. Yeah, this works. Okay, enlarged head. Pretty sure it was at the bottom. Fucker! Quit it! Oh, you! No, go back to your hidey hole. I'm not dealing with you just yet. Thank you. Anyway, enlarged head. An enlarged head of a patient of the cathedral with a cold-ass little cavitizzle that just happens to fit a human head, although one would be mad to try it on. But if you do listen carefully for the sticky sound, you'll know that shit, motherfucker. Drip drop for reals, as water seeping up from the depths, slowly, steadily. Cool, can you go away? I'm in the middle of talking to America or something. We choose the truth over facts or something. Hi? I'm gonna send this down. Better not follow me. Just in case I die here, I want to speed things up a little bit, because this guy, yeah, he throws poison knives. No, you fucking don't. Get back here. Coward. So this guy is a bit of a bitch. He has pretty good defense, and just a lot of health. His AI is also a little bit not so great, because as you saw there, he'll just run backwards and forwards between the point that he's leashed to and where you go. But you can kill him. I'm making this look easy. I usually struggle with him a lot more than this. Or more often than that, what usually happens is he just dodges off the edge and dies. Really? That's what all this was for? You're gonna turn around and, yeah, smack me, douchebag. Well, that was good. Come on, I just want one more. One more, then you're toast. I'm tired of keeping up this streak of killing people with actual gunfire. I want viscerals. How did that not... Oh, goddammit. That's better. I'm kind of amazed you survived all that, considering how this has gone so far. But I'll take it. 5 sedatives. Now that I've got those, I can put them here. And I can examine them. Sedative. Liquid medicine concocted at Bergenworth. Calms the nerves. Those whose ass delve the fuck into the arcane fall all too easily to madness, and thick human blood serves to calm the frayed nerves of these inquisitival minds. Naturally, this often leads to a relizzle with 2 eyes on blood administration. Great. Can you get off my screen? Thank you. The reason that I have sedatives there on my personal effects menu is because I usually go through areas that have frenzy buildup, like Nightmare of Mensis or something, and if the frenzy gets a bit too high, I can hit the right half of the touchpad and then immediately press X and it uses a sedative very quickly, without taking a slot that I might want to use for something like fire paper or bone marrow ash on the top left there. Very useful, I recommend it to everybody. And I would normally have, what are they called? Bolt Hunter's Marks, but I ran out and forgot to buy more, so rip that. But those are a similar story, I just keep them on the right because there's no real reason for me to use them urgently, and if I ever really need to, then I can just throw them there.
Plop. Plip. Plop. Plip. Plop. Plip. Plop.
Plip plop.
Plip.
I'll examine the brain fluid in a moment too.
Plop.
I haven't forgotten.
Plip. Plop. Plip. Plop.
Cool.
Maria, I'm a robin. Will I ever curl up and become...
I be a robin.
What say you? Lady Maria. Lady Maria, say something. Anything.
I say die. And now rise from the dead. Much better. It worked.
Lady Maria, will I ever... What say
She just talks to me completely normally. Great. Radio, what would be a quick way to get down from here? Well, don't jump into the bookshelf, that's not going to help. Alright, well, first things first, let's examine brain fluid. Assuming I can find them. Here we go. Dome fluid. Gayish amoeba-shaped dome fluid. Y'all know that shit, comma, end sentence, bottom text. Gayish amoeba-shaped dome fluid. Y'all know that shit, motherfucker. Wobbles and bounces. Extracted from a patient whose head expanded until that was all that they were. Once a little hoe had a older brother whose ass was determined to become a thugged-out doctor, and so that biatch willfully became his thugged-out little patient. In the end, dishustled to their encounter with the eldritch truth, for which they considered theyselves pimped. Oh, this one's different. Okay, great. In the early minutes of the healing church, the Great Ones was linked to the ocean, and so the cerebral patients would imbibe water and listen for the howl of the sea. Dome fluid writhed inside the head, the initial makings of internal eyes. Great. I don't think I've really taken anything else that's new, although I am now remembering again that I do have to use my Blood of Ariana, so... Tell you what, I've gotten through this area pretty quickly, so I'll do Living Failures with the Blood of Ariana. And then I'll do Maria after grabbing the other one. I think this is a pretty fast way down, I hope. I didn't think to buy any vials, so this is the best I can do. Oh, and there's a lock shield here as well. This thing will smack you around with tentacles that erupt from its stomach like it's an enemy from the Suffering or something, so yeah, be careful with that. Lock shield. An artisanal shield crafted with blue glass. Originally used to safeguard the leader presiding over a sacred healing church ceremony and later supplied to tomb prospectors up in particular them exploring the Labyrinth of Ease. The blue is fashioned after a lake and the shield pimped outly reduces all forms of non-physical damage. Excellent. The lock shield is actually kind of good. Both of the shields in this game are very situational and you'd never really just equip them and use them throughout the whole game. I really only use the wooden shield for blocking, say, the rifle spear if it's used against me. And the lock shield is pretty good for the living failures, so taking it along for them is going to be helpful. Just in case one of their attacks actually hits me. Which is unlikely, but entirely possible. Guy was dying from the poison, he just came up to say hi. What a Chad. I might also have enough chunks. Yes, I've got 10. I can probably throw in an upgrade. Yep, my Ludwig's Holy Blade is +8. That's even better. Alrighty, I'm going to do a bit of housekeeping, and then I'll come back here to take on Living Failures. Alright, doll. Give me a level, please. Stop drifting off. Gotta quit daydreaming. I want vitality and endurance. I'll most likely finish that at 50 and that at 40. And after that, maybe strength. Or skill. I just might have a bunch of extra levels that I don't really have much to do with at this point. Bold Hunter's Marks, and I think that'll probably do me for the time being. I'll buy all this stuff later. By all this, I mean the other two things that I don't have. Wait. No, Hunter Axe and Threaded Cane, not Sword Spear. Got the Sword Spear for free. I don't think I want anything in the Insight Shop either. Yeah, there's not really much. I guess... Oh, I can just take some paper out of storage. Easy. Anything else that I'm lacking in storage? Yes, Molotov Cocktail, and Pungent Blood Cocktail, and Numbing Mist. Wow, I'm bad at this. Alright, that looks pretty good. I don't really store that much stuff. At least not in the normal game. It's just all the excess crap that I have and don't use because it's too good to use. Rightio. Oh, hi Simon.
Not a pretty sight, is it?
Your bowblade is cool. Cancer in PvP,
The blood-worshipping beast,
but just a cool weapon.
healing church. But that's not all. You see,
Hey, if the praying down there could quiet down a little bit.
do you not? Then here's what you must do. Climb the astral clock tower and kill Maria. She hides the real secret.
Translated she to bitch. Good stuff. Okay. So what I might do is give the first dome fluid to her right now. That'll save me a little bit of time later.
Please, I need
You can have my first dome fluid.
you. You're terribly kind.
It makes a lot of uncomfortable sounds. Like when you finish off a thick shake at McDonald's and you're getting the last bits out of it and just go... It's awful.
I hear the sticky sound. Do you hear it too? Oh, I know. Will you have my blood as thanks? I'll have you know, I was once a blood saint too, so do come back.
I'll come back to you.
Never run dry of saint's blood.
Just gonna go fight a boss. Normal stuff. What's the best way to do this? Okay, well, it's the only way to... What's the only way to do this? Yeah, these things that crawl around here are weird. They have a tendency to follow you. Swear to God. I very vaguely remember one occasion where I was talking to Simon or someone else, and one of them just smacked me around while I was in the middle of dialogue. It was very rude. Gotta make sure to send the elevator back down as well. Do this the right way. Okay, so this should be straight up to Living Failures because it just loops around like that. Yep, perfect. Alright. Don't need the torch for this fight, but I'll probably want the lock shield, so we'll get that ready. Hiya, fellas. Living Failures. I'm gonna do some viscerals here, that's for sure. Assuming I don't get smashed into paste like that. Good start. I was hoping for an easy visceral on that guy who was just swinging around and smacking nothing, but that's fine. If I had Blood Rapture on right now, it might be pretty good. I don't remember how much health these guys have individually, but it's somewhere over 2,000. I forget the exact amount. Oh, that was lucky. Thank you, Visceral Iframes. Missed me. Whoop. You can dodge these attacks easily just by moving to the side. It's kind of funny because their main threat they have against you in this fight is to just launch these balls of arcane shit at you. Ouch. And while they do that, your focus is on another one. Then someone else will smack you, and you'll usually just take heavy damage from that and get stun locked. So, yeah, that's fun. Gotta be pretty careful here. Try not to lock on, keep them all on screen. And try not to do something aggressive and dumb like that. I was expecting you to attack again, but that's okay. And I think I might have just barely missed a visceral window there. Ow. Okay, that's probably not going to work. Yeah, you don't even have to run to dodge that. You just walk to the side and they miss you. Very effective attack, as you can tell. The visceral window stays just open long enough for me to actually get it in there after being smashed to the ground. Good stuff. I'm sucking balls at this fight right now. Don't worry, that's normal. Not just for living failures, but, you know. It's been a while since I've been here, so their routine just eludes my brain. And then they do weird shit like that, where they just smack the air for no reason, and you get a visceral out of it. Which I'm not complaining about, by the way. Please continue doing that. Once you get their collective health bar to about half, I forget the exact amount, they get a new attack where they can start doing this arcane meteor shower type thing. Which looks awesome. Yep, here it is now. But it always comes from the same direction. Yep, right there. And since it's arcane, you can block it with the lock shield, which is good if you're doing something like hiding behind the tree. And if it grazes you, then the lock shield will take most of the damage. Not really necessary to have the lock shield for this fight, but it's a good little buffer to have. I was expecting you to start smacking... Oh, okay, well, instant karma. Thought he was one of those melee types. And I thought he would go in for a slap. Uh-oh. Oh, I saw one generate before that weird sky came up. You can also hide behind... I think it's the far door. Because it has a pretty sizable pillar on both sides. You can just use to hide behind... And you'll be safe from it, but I much prefer hiding behind the tree and raising the lock shield. Seems like the safer idea. And I think I might have been hit by it once while I was hiding behind the pillar. It's been a while. Oh, I haven't used the Blood of Ariana yet. Okay, so I'll have to... I'll have to take damage and use that soon. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Alright. Oh, that doesn't heal very much. Thought it'd be a bit more than that. Moral of the story, always get Adela's blood. The health regen on that is pretty good. I ran directly into that. I was trying to go around it, but I just... yeah, screw the angle up. Good stuff. I wonder if you can visceral these guys while they're doing this. It's a bit dangerous because you can still get hit by one of these as you come out of the animation. So generally not ideal, but it still works. Don't. Saw you generate it right next to me. Try to shoot the one on the left there as he got his third attack in, goddammit. Are you a melee type? No, it doesn't look like it. I honestly can't tell if I still have the stamina regen thing going still. I didn't look for a HUD icon when it popped up. How did I get around that? I'm not complaining, but hot damn. Just like the Four Kings, you can get a sneaky hit on one of them as they die, and it hits their collective health bar. Ends the fight just a little bit sooner. If you can, of course. Not something you should do all the time. Not particularly safe. What? That's almost death. The greed is real. I almost paid for the greed with my life. I'm gonna pay for it again in a second here, just hold on. Prey slaughtered. Much better. Yeah, that was pretty bad on my part there, but that fight isn't too bad. It's a nice warm-up to Maria, who I will fight in a moment, not right now, but in a moment here. Astral Clock Tower key. Key to Astral Clock Tower atop the Grand Cathedral. Key to the Astral Clock Tower all up in the top of the Grand Cathedral. The caretaker of the tower is a shitload of patients known to them only as Lady Maria. What? Of the towers, a shitload of patients known to... Okay, sure. Made her home behind the giant star interpreting clock. Uh-huh. Let's just open it up so I don't have to do that later. And since I've used... what's her face? Ariana's blood, I can go get Adela's blood, which I'll probably need for the Maria fight. And I'm definitely going to need some more vials and bullets for this. Where are those? Alright, that should be good. Can I buy... yeah, 9 more, that'll do. Did I buy some... Bolt Hunter's Marks? I really didn't, did I? Wow. Yep, it's not like me to forget about those. Okay, I'll just pop... yeah, King Cold Blood, that'll do. I've got 8. How did I miss them then? So I went inventory, up, L1, L1. Where are they, damn it? Oh, I didn't go far enough. Yep, that sounds like me. Alright, well. Back to Lumenwood Garden. Except what I should have done is go back to Research Hall. Duh. Okay, now that we're at the correct lantern, let's go and say hi to Adeline.
Oh, hello again. Will you accept my blood as thanks?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come back if it pleases.
Get wrecked.
I am in your debt.
Okay, I'm back. I want your blood. Gimme.
Oh, will you that makes me happy. But I cannot move.
What? Fuck.
Look, I'm quite calm. I'm sorry to trouble you. But you don't mind, do you?
I'll just take it straight out of there, I guess. Cool. Cheers.
There you are. Don't be greedy. As they say, fear the thirst for blood, I should know. I was once a blood saint too.
She was a gang-banging, finger-licking, etc., saint.
Oh, there you
Blood
are.
saint.
Don't be greedy. I should.
Okay, well, same dialogue again. What I might do is just exit and come back in and see if that advances her quest line. I think it does, and it might be a bit faster than just going back to the Hunter's Dream and back. Let's find out.
Hello? Hello?
What the f...
Is anyone there?
I'm here, it's fine. I loaded right next to you.
Help. I'm trying.
Please, some motherfucker.
I'm afraid the sound is fading.
It's okay, I've got a second one already. You'll be fine.
Hello? Is that who I think it is? Please. Oh, please, I need brain fluid. The sticky sound is fading fast.
No, dome fluid.
Please bring
Read the
me
subtitle.
fluid. I must have it. That sound, it is all that guides me. Without it, I'll be sent back to my former, lesser years.
Oh, what if I refuse? Oh.
Please.
I was hoping for unique dialogue, but that's fine too.
Yes, that's it. Let me have it. I can hear it. Yes,
Just call me Deep Throat.
the sound that guides me. Ah. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. You have saved me. Take this charm. Lady Maria gave it to me, but it is all I can offer, other than my own blood.
Oh, the balcony key now.
Please,
Interesting.
do not abandon me. I promise to do good. Oh, hello. Do you hear that? The sticky sound, as clear as day. Slip, slop, drip, drop, slip, slop.
The guy who's doing the subtitles is so confused.
Extraordinary. Do you
Oh,
think
God.
that water drips even down deep below at the bottom of the sea? Can you hear it?
Okay, that's concerning. I'm gonna go this way now and examine the key you just gave me. Balcony key. Key to the balcony, first floor research hall. Key to the balcony on the straight up original gangster floor of the research hall. Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower gave this to the patient, Adeline. Okay, it was Adeline. Maria had hoped Adeline would find comfort up in the faint breeze, but... Oh, Dat carried the scent of flowers from the outside. I'm just falling apart completely. But Adeline couldn't fathom her intentions. Looks pretty nice, too. So, the balcony key is used to get Black Sky Eye, which is another thing that I'm going to get while I'm down here. Got the chance, might as well. I can't actually use it, but I can examine it, and that's all that matters. So, I vaguely recall there being an item somewhere... Oh, it's over here. And it is... Ah, Kin Cold Blood 10, not bad. Alright. Preferred method for getting through here is to just use a blue elixir and run straight for it. Black Sky Eye is down here on a chair. And once you've got it, you can just run through all this. These guys will shoot at you, but if you do a zigzag, you can generally avoid it. Destination is this window. If you don't use a blue elixir there, then you'll effectively be running away from a firing squad, and that's not much fun. So just save yourself the trouble and use a blue elixir there. It's worth it. Fuck. Welp. Hello, ladies. Look at your man. They're back to me. Just as I planned. Anyway, back to the window. What you want to do is jump across the right side here, and that'll lead you to a chest with a very good gem in it. It's the pulsing gem that I talked about. God, son of a... Now, is it going to be third time lucky for me to make it to this chest? Let's find out. Thank fuck. So this chest has a triangle-shaped pulsing damp blood gem. Oh, sorry, pulsing damp blood gem. And its effect is just HP continues to recover +4, which is pretty good. Definitely would not knock that one back. Most triangular blood gems have effects that provide attribute bonuses. Yeah. But now that I finally have that, I'm gonna go take on Lady Maria. But first, quick intermission here, because I do need to do a bit of housekeeping. I need to upgrade my Holy Blade to +9, and probably also something else, which I literally just forgot. And restock on consumables. Okay, Fortify Weapon, Ludwig's Holy Blade +8, done. Pretty good damage, I think. I don't believe I picked up anything that can boost it even more. Maybe if I had something that was an odd tempering? No, it doesn't look like it. And that's also a 16.5. What about my other stuff? Well, blunt attack goes up by 4. Yeah, nothing really great there. What's that one? 6.1 and a flat attack increase of 12.2. Interesting. I could put the fire damp blood gem on this, and that would convert all of its damage to fire, but it wouldn't be very much. It's only got descaling and arcane. And of course there's the pulsing gem, which I can put on here as well. See, if I'm fighting beasts, I can get some pretty decent health regen from that. Yeah, I don't really have any amazing options here, but that's okay. Nothing else needs repair. Don't have any more runes I can really think to slot in. Oh, unless... Ooh, all types of resistance is not going to be particularly helpful here, so... What about... more health. Easy. And increasing my defense is nice too. Alright, purchase some blood vials. Let's do 24 and 16. I'm kind of surprised I was able to afford all that. And 3 more for the road. Alright, Maria, I've got your number now. The first time I entered this area, I thought there might be some kind of secret underneath the floor here, but it's just light shining through the floor in a lot of different places, and it doesn't actually have anything, so I was kind of bummed. But anyway, let's examine the corpse.
A corpse should be left well alone.
I should have put the enlarged head on for this cutscene, because she just clips right through it.
Oh, I know very well how the secrets beckon so sweetly. Only an honest death will kill you now. Prevent you from your wild curiosity.
Okay, great, this is where I die. Right, I should have done this earlier, but I don't need that anymore, so grab the torch. Whoa. At least I got the first strike. I'll take that. Aha, you're staggered, get wrecked. I could even do Beast Blood pellets. Ooh. A couple of frames later and that would have hit me in the face. So I think Maria is one of the best boss fights in the game. She's fucking hard. But she is very, very solid. She's a harder version of Logarius. You've got a bit of time to get a few hits in there before she does that explosion thing. And welcome to Phase 2. I'm gonna use some bolt paper for some variety here. There's no major reason behind that. I should also see if that actually does more damage. It looks like it might. I'm not sure. She does use fire in Phase 3, so it would make sense. Oh. Gotta be careful to dodge directly to the side for that one, and not diagonally, because it'll still hit me if I do. And now we're already in Phase 3. Ooh, I was hit by a ghost. This is bullshit. And that's how Lady Maria can go sideways very quickly. Still a fun fight though, I like it. Luckily the lamp is right there, so you don't have to run very far to get back to it. Bit of a shit death though. I'm gonna use Beast Blood pellets, because I can. Didn't use them earlier. And they're actually pretty good in this version of the game. They were pretty bad pre-patch. But one of the patches just made Beast Blood pellets really good. And I'm not taking advantage of it very much. Wow, I'm kind of stunned that that hit. I'm also pretty sure yeah. I'm also not surprised I didn't get away with that one. Ooh. Ow. Fucking stop it. Alright, look, just give me 1/10 of a fucking second to heal up. I will do my patented side backwards dodges. To dodge everything except that. Oh, I thought you were gonna swing. Quit that, quit that, quit that. Stop using Evelyn. It's too good. Pretty sure I've wasted my Beast Blood pellet. Yeah. Ooh, that'll teach you. What cockiness? I don't know what you're talking about. If you like using visceral attacks, this fight is pretty much your final boss. They're very satisfying to use against her, but not that easy. She has attacks that come out so fast that you can't really... Oh, fuck. That you can't really anticipate them. You have to kind of predict them a bit more. At least more than you would most other enemies. But it can still be done. Play smart, play defensively, you'll generally be okay. I'm gonna need all the health I can get for this part. What the fuck? You can't go into Phase 3 twice, that's cheating. And stop hitting me with ghosts, that's also cheating. This boss is so hard, she's actively killing my frame rate. Oh, I dodged diagonally again, dagnabbit. Oh, I've never interrupted that attack before. Now, if there's ever a boss that I wanted a visceral kill on, it's definitely this one. And I'm also amazed that I got away with that visceral opportunity. Not the visceral itself. Fuck that up. Oh! I didn't think she would rush in. Goddamn ghosts. Oh dear. Oh, that attack is a bit less dangerous than I thought it was. What am I doing? Just finish the fucking boss off. Oh my god. I don't even have a good explanation for that one. I just panicked a little bit more. I just wanted the visceral so badly that I just kept on playing defensively, and she just completely wiped the floor with me in that time. Alright, where are my echoes? Right there. I'm gonna need what little I have to afford shit to let me, progress after this is done. I'm gonna need what little echoes I have to afford blood vials after this. Yeah, there's the other thing. I was stunned for so fucking long that I couldn't actually do the visceral. Oh. Well, I don't remember seeing that animation before. She's probably done it, I just don't remember it, but goddamn. Aha! I was almost dodging to the side, but I decided, nah, I'll dodge backwards instead, and fucking stop it. Gotta give this shit a rest. Damn it. Okay, visceral attack. How much damage do you do? 1093. Okay, with bolt paper it was doing 1100 and something. Good to know. Molotov cocktail. I don't have a major reason behind doing that, I just think it's funny. And a little bit of extra damage is nice. I pressed dodge way too late. Probably deserve that, to be honest with you. That attack is usually pretty tricky to dodge, but luckily I've worked out the tell. What the fuck? I'm surprised I got away with that visceral. I'll take it. Alright, 2 in a row is good. Go to phase 3 quickly so I can get killed by it and have to do this over again. And don't do 2 phase 3 transitions this time, that was weird. Ouch. Oh, I might have dodged a bit too early for that one. Ow. Oh, my gun out of pew-pew juices, fuck. Oh dear. Dodge it again. Ow. Didn't dodge that though. Goddamn ghost fire shit. I keep running out of ammo. Stop it. Okay, let's actually smack her around a little bit more before I try for the closing visceral. And ideally before I get creamed by attacks like that. One more should do it. Oh, maybe. Gotta soften her up a little bit more first. One bullet left. Oh, every time. Lol. Really gonna need to restock after this. Well. Fuck it. I was out of resources and didn't want it that badly. Not to the point where I was going to throw the fight away again. Right, so, Celestial Dial is here. New lamp is here. Not the ending that I wanted, but it worked out. Gotta examine the Celestial Dial too. I might do that after this though, because this is very noisy. Hooray! Okay. Celestial Dial. Dial for the pimped out astral clock of the Grand Cathedral. A celestial dial that functions with the giant astral clock up in the Grand Cathedral. When the dial is held up toward the astral clock, the clock will come to game and reveal a secret to its curious interloper. Great. There's one, I think, not so helpful item. Yeah, lead elixir on the right there. And multiple of something here, I think? Okay, just one Madman's Knowledge, never mind. Really has been a long time. What you doing?
By the wrath of Mother Cos.
Motherfucker Cos.
Mercy for the poor wasn't child. Mercy. Oh, please. Atonement for the wretches. Lay the curse of blood upon them and their children and their children's children forevermore. Each wretched birth and plunge each child into a lifetime of misery. Mercy. Let the
Okay, cool. Wait, did he have different dialogue there? Did I skip it? Skanky, wise, and child. Oh, okay.
Clean like a mother's devotion.
Gurgling intensifies. That guy will give you the Accursed Brew Hunter tool, but only if you have the Milkweed rune equipped. Alright, with that done, I'm definitely heading back to the Hunter's Dream so I can restock, and call it for this part. Alright, so just to be safe, I'll repair that. currently think I need to change my runes out. But I definitely need to restock because, yeah, I got my shit ruined by Maria. That was a very bad fight against her. I usually do a lot better. But I really want my viscerals, man. You have no idea. Got one of those. Okay, I guess I'm good there. Tell you what, I'll just buy these now. And give him a read. Hunter Axe. One of the trick weapons of the workshop commonly used on the hunt. Retains the qualities of an Axio but offers a wider palette of attacks by transforming. Boasts a heavy blunt attack leading to high rally potential. No matter they pass, beast is no more than beast. Some chisel disaxe to play the part of executioner. Threaded Cane. One of the trick weapons of the workshop commonly used by hunters on their duties. Sufficiently deadly as a rigid-bladed canyo, but also serves as a whip when its blade is split the fuck into many. Concealing the weapon inside the cane and flogging the beast with the whip is a kinda act a act of ceremony, fucking hell, a attempt to demonstrate to oneself that the bloodlust of the hunt ain't never gonna encroach upon the ass. Amazing. I definitely don't have enough echoes to get a level, so I'll probably just stand here in my usual spot and close things off. After I go to the insight shop and replenish my paper. So I'll grab you, and one Molotov because I used one for lulz. Probably helped getting me killed. Probably shouldn't have, might have deserved the instant karma. And now we're good. So that was a pretty decent session overall, if we ignore most of it. It took me a few more attempts to get Maria down than I would have liked to, but it was overall still an enjoyable fight. Very sloppy, but enjoyable. Yeah. So next time, depending on how I'm feeling, I'll either jump into a chalice, which will probably be the Defiled Chalice, or I might go and take on Lawrence. Catch you all then.